here with two very close people to me, Curtis Washington and Jason Hall. Oftentimes, in the real estate industry, we don't often get an opportunity to like really fellowship and unwind. But when I do get to fellowship and unwind with these two individuals, it is always a great feeling because they always have a great perspective to talk about with sports. So, for those who are following, my name is again, once again, is Austin Hill, and I'm gonna kick it off to Curtis Washington, share a little bit about himself. Go ahead, Curtis.
Hey, Curtis, Big Tex Washington, uh, real estate agent out here in Maryland, um, investor, all those great things. Really happy to be with Austin Hill tonight and Mr. Jason Hall.
What's up, everybody? Jason Hall. Excuse me. Real estate agent for the last 7, 8 years. Husband, father, sports enthusiast. Because at this stage in my life, my personal time that don't go to my family goes to sports. So this is my outlet for fun.
No, for sure. And like I said, we're going to come up with an official name, but like to call it three sides to a sports story, right? Because I think each one of us offers a different perspective, which I think is great when it comes to sports. I think the last segment when we talk about building our top five teams, I saw this on a another podcast, and I was like, "Yo, I think this idea is great because everybody's gonna have a different perspective on how they're going to build out their team, and I think people are really going to enjoy watching it." Right. So let's kick it off talking a little bit about the NFL Combine. So the Combine just took place this past weekend, and a lot of teams are really anxious about anchoring who their next big star is going to be. We saw a lot of success out of Indiana University this past year. Some say, it was destined because they don't have a player. The average age is 24 years of age for their roster, so a lot of them are, more developed, more seasoned players. And then a lot will say, well, that's going to be the good anchor for a team. So kicking it off with Jason. Jason, first, you know, talking about the NFL Combine. What are some things that you see, and then we can pivot and talk a little bit about the college football landscape and what you think we'll see like in the future.
I would say, the biggest thing I'm seeing from this year's combine is guys are being even more vigilant of ensuring that they're not going to work out or do certain drills if it presents them in a wrong way, which I understand. Like I get it because whether people like it or not, in my opinion, the combine sometimes will matter more to GMs than actual on field work during the course of the season. So if you run a bad 40, like, you'll listen to commentators and et cetera, be like, all right, well, if you do trash, like, you can just run it back at your pro day. But a lot of times, especially seeing as though that the general public fans don't have access to pro day workouts, it ruins the outlook that folks have coming in to the combine. So you see, especially in the 40-yard dash, you see a lot less guys running 40s right now. Now, to me, one of the changes that I've seen in recent years that I love is for the trench players, they started tracking a 10-yard dash because in
Mm,
theory, what D lineman or O lineman is going to be running 40 yard? Like it's stupid. So if your 10-yard split is good, that can maybe be indicative of trench play. So I do think that they're trying to do better with evolving it. But I think if anything, as the years pass, you will see less and less participation and doing things because it's hurting folks a lot more than helping.
okay, Curtis, what do you think?
Yeah, I think a few things, right? Like one, we all have to remember that this is a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
NFL is a business. Each individual out there is a business. So, like what Mr. Hall said, um, individuals are taking care of their assets, right? They're trying to figure out their best marketing ploy, right? Uh, to get to a team, right? They're not on a team yet. Okay, some of them might have some NIL deals and things of that nature, but they're not on the team yet. They're not drafted, so they're trying to market themselves in the best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as an entertainment business, I'm looking at, the NFL coaches, you know, league owners, uh, team owners, they're looking at these guys and they're trying to figure out the best fit because everybody wants to win a championship. People want to fill butts and seats, right? They want to sell merchandise and things of that nature. Um, I like where it's going as a whole with sports, right? Um, the athletes bigger, the athletes faster, the athletes smarter. Right now, in every single sport, we are seeing um, hybrids, man. We're seeing guys that have trained for 20 plus years in one sport and dedicated their lives and minds and bodies to one sport. So it's going to get very interesting to see um, just the sports landscape, what happens, right? Not
Hmm.
outside of the NFL, just the sports landscape, man. Guys are benching heavier, they're faster, jumping higher. They're doing all these things. It's crazy to me. The athlete itself is a different athlete now in 2026. It's crazy.
So you're bringing up a great point, right? So same question back to you: the different athlete. If you are a GM building out a team, do you appreciate a guy who now is staying 4 years and a little bit older, a little bit more mature, so you know what you're getting, or do you miss the back in the day when a guy would redshirt their freshman year, play their sophomore year, in their third year of eligibility, they have their breakout year, and then they're leaving? Like which route, if you're a GM, do you prefer?
So so obviously the more mature person is going to have the most experience, right? Like,
Hmm.
6 years versus 4 years, an 18-year-old versus a 24-year-old. I mean, there's a big difference there mentally.
Hmm.
There's a big difference there physically,
Hmm.
right? So if again, going back to a business, if I can take a known asset that has developed in the last 6 years, and they can instantly affect the game versus a 20-year-old or 21-year-old that still needs to be trained, groomed, um, needs a little bit more mental training to be able to perform. Obviously, as a business owner, as a team owner, I'm looking at that older individual that's already gone past everything they need to have to be where they need to be to make an instant impact, right?
Hmm.
Kind of. And the last thing I'll say on that is kind of like what we see where with quarterbacks. A quarterback needs a little time of grooming. They need that time to understand the reads and plays and things like that. Uh, there's been very few quarterbacks, rookie quarterbacks in the past have come out right out the gate and just been an all-star in the NFL.
Hmm.
It takes them a
Okay.
little while. It takes them a little while to develop.
Okay. Same question to you, Jason. Do you take the seasoned veteran who, is coming out 23, 24, but you know what you're getting? Or do you still take the gamble on the 19, 20, 21 year old who has a lot of youth and upside potential?
To me, I think unfortunately it's a little bit too nuanced for me to make it cookie cutter, right? Like
Okay. Okay.
I think it's based in positional value and the player. For example, like I can remember Brandon Wheaton, who came out of Oklahoma State. I feel like he was drafted in the first round at 24, 25 by Cleveland Browns. He wasn't a first round draft talent, right? But he had the stats. Like I mean, he had the amount of starts. He led a great team in the Big 12. But in terms of the intangibles to be a starting quarterback in the NFL, he didn't have it. Now he's the kind of guy that could have played like a Case Keenum a long time in the league as a backup, but not a starter. So I think it's case by case. I think it's really based on the situation of the team. For example, like this year, the Raiders are talking about taking Fernando Mendoza. So
Hmm.
someone writes an article earlier of, well, now they're second guessing cutting Geno Smith because the thought is, well, Mendoza played a lot, but we would much rather let Geno Smith take those bullets off the break and ease him in. And the muse that they're using for that is Tyler Shuck in New Orleans, who Tyler Shuck was in college, like he was Justin Herbert's backup, right? But folks are wondering why he's playing so well. Well, he's 26 or something like that. He should be playing well. But they eased him in. They allow the backups to play before. So I think it's nuanced. You know, to me, I feel like it depends on the player. Like another great example on the opposite end of that is Anthony Richardson. Like if Anthony Richardson stays and gets a good NIL deal and probably plays another 15, 16 games, I think with his tools, he's a top 10 quarterback in the league. He didn't get the starts. Anybody who watched college football knew he had all the traits. He just needed time. But the problem is that GMs have ruined football because now the whole hustle is, well, in order to win a Super Bowl, you need a quarterback on a rookie contract. So since you need a quarterback on a rookie contract, we need to throw you out there. That way we can funnel money for that, let's say 4 years before we got to do your pick up your 5th-year option. We can load up on Pro Bowlers and All Pros around you. And as long as you don't lose the game for us, we'll have a chance to win it all. But
As long as you
it's
can manage and maintain.
exactly. So it's ruined quarterback development in that way. So it's different. I think based on the team, based on the player, based on the infrastructure. Like I feel like if you're being drafted by the Browns, you might need some seasoning because they don't really have a lot of short of Myles Garrett and a couple of other folks. They ain't really got the front office infrastructure, right? I feel like maybe if you go to a Philly or a little bit more of an established organization, you can take a young guy and develop them. I think it really depends case by case based on the team, the position, and the player.
And what I love about the internet and stuff like that, you brought up a great point. So I jumped in here on um, online on AI, and I said, who are the top 10 youngest quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl? So naming them, I have the list. Would any of you like to take a gander or a guess and see who the top, even the top five? Let's see where you
Are you going
land.
all the way at what's the range? Last 10 years, 20 years, all time?
No, this goes all time. This is all time. Yeah, I didn't ask it enough. But many of the names are all names that are recent. Like there's no names
Yeah,
on here.
yeah. They're all
From,
recent, I would think so.
yeah,
You talk about winning the chip.
win a Super Bowl.
Okay. I mean, obviously you got to put my man in KC.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right now, he's
He's
up there.
he's second youngest. He's second
that's on
youngest,
there.
and when he won in 2020,
Yeah.
Russ is Russ on there?
Russell's number four.
Okay.
You got
He won
you
it
got
at
to have
25.
you got my man right now in Philly.
Yep. Yep.
He's
He is not.
Oh, Jalen was early. Jaden was a little older. That's right.
He is not. He is not.
Jaden was a 5th-year senior. That's a good one.
Yeah, this is good. This is stuff I would have never thought about. But you bring up a great point, though.
Chips. I'm trying to so Pat. No.
who just won this year.
Brady should be on there, right?
He
For one
is.
of the original ones.
He is.
This year was Seattle. It's Sam.
Yeah, Sam Darnold. He
Yeah,
should be
maybe
there.
Sam. Is Sam on there?
Sam is not on here, but let me see because we're
He got to
pulling
be top
stuff.
10 then.
Yeah, he got to be top 10.
He's not top 10. Let me look.
What, he 30 years old? Come on, man.
He is no. He's outside the list. He would definitely be outside the
Wow.
list.
Wow.
I just looked it
Okay.
up. He's outside the list, and Jalen is 11 on the list. He just
Okay.
Okay.
missed it.
Okay. Okay.
Jalen just
Okay.
missed it.
All right. So
Okay.
Brady
So
was
so
on
so how
there.
many we got so far?
Three,
Yo,
right?
name one,
No, we got
No,
three.
Brady, Mahomes, and Russ is 3, right?
three. Yeah, you name three. I'm on it. Name three.
Man, Okay.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. I'm
Good.
trying to think who.
There's one that you guys and it's one you guys I think would like automatically like jump and guess. Um, and he's the actual youngest. And
Really?
as a Ravens fan, Jason,
Who Big
before
Ben?
you,
Really?
huh?
No,
Who
he
Big
said
Ben?
Ravens. He said Ravens
Yeah,
fan.
no, a Ravens fan. You've gone up against him for years, or went up against him for
Roethlisberger.
years. Roethlisberger.
Yeah, that's right.
Roethlisberger is the youngest quarterback
That's right. Second year. I think
to
he won it his
ever
second year.
to ever win a Super Bowl. So he's the
Yep.
youngest.
So
So what we got? We
Brady,
got one
Russ,
more.
and then who?
Well, no, I'm going to top 10. I was just saying, just name five. If you name five,
Oh,
then
so Eli Manning. Eli was young when he got
Eli's
his.
not on here.
Yeah, you got me with this one. So no Eli.
That's tough.
He was old. Yeah, it's a bunch of older guys, young guys.
So all right, I'm gonna start naming. So you got
Go ahead.
Mahomes at 2, Roethlisberger's at 1. It's unfair, but Brady is at 3,
Makes sense.
21, 20, and 02. Russell Wilson at 4. Joe Namath at 5. Joe Montana at 6. Troy Aikman at 7.
I thought Troy.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought Troy.
we could have went back. I was
Yeah.
when you kind of messed us up when you said most of them were like current. So I'm thinking current, like last.
Yeah, same here.
you
I
know,
wouldn't. I thought Troy, but I was like, damn, it's been a minute. Okay,
Yeah.
keep going.
All right, and then you had Bradshaw, McMahon, and then Brady again. And then
Yeah.
that would have been Jalen would have been right after that.
Okay, that
Jalen
makes
would have been
sense.
there. So you move Brady because Brady won it earlier. Then good. But no, I mean, but to your point though, Jason, because quarterback position is the most expensive position on a team, is you're going to be best when pick a young quarterback who can thrive. If you are your organization or team right now as the Ravens, what position do you draft? And this is something, I called the last three Raven moves correct, and my next position, I'm sure it's going to be an uproar, but I think if I'm the Ravens organization, it's going to be controversial, but I package your boy and try to get a haul and hit a reset.
I had an argument with one of the guys in my fantasy football league about that nonsense. And
So
you don't trade a top five quarterback in the game, in
why?
my opinion.
Why?
Because
Top, and we talking about top five. We talking about top five or maybe all time.
Top five quarterback of all time?
We
the greatest
Stop
dual
it.
the greatest dual threat
dual threat
quarterback
for sure, for
Stop
sure.
it.
in the history
Stop it. He's
of
not even the
football.
greatest dual threat of all time. Stop
All
it.
right, all right, all right.
The
Yeah, you
o-
trying
the
to
o-
get me off.
the only one that compare is Michael Vick.
Exactly.
That's
And
the
and
only
that's
one
who
that
the greatest.
compare.
And that's who the greatest.
But
Ask Vic who's better.
I
Ask
mean,
Randall
but a
Cunningham who's
lot of
better.
people will
yeah,
always say that
yeah.
somebody else is better. Like, come on. Like that's come on.
He
He's the ultimate.
revolutionized the
Vic was the
position.
ultimate cheat code. No
Vic
disrespect
Vic
to
wasn't
Lamar
Vic
Jackson.
Vic wasn't Lamar though.
Lamar wasn't Vic.
Nah, Austin, you lost your mind.
Are y'all
You
come
lost your
on,
mind.
come on. Like, are we
Yeah,
getting serious right
Austin.
now? Or we joking?
You're
Nah, we ain't joking.
Austin, he was crossing over all pros. Like Mike Vick was running through wide open lanes, great. But in terms of pass, like Lamar had one of the greatest passing seasons in the history of quarterback play last
not
year. Like
only
the
not only
his
one, not only one.
multiple
He's done it a few times
should
now.
have 3 MVPs in my
Hold on,
opinion.
hold on, Mike.
He's
Big stats. Lamar Jackson
And
stats.
Vick
Let me
is my
pull up
guy.
the stats.
But come on.
Oh, come on now, Hampton Roads, VA. Come on, but all right. So pulling it up. We're looking at Mike Vick stats. I'm looking at.
I also need to spend more time looking at stats because
Listen, no, I mean, listen. If we talk about impact, we can talk about stats. I'm on here. Vic had a 13-year career. I'm trying to look at um, passing yards and QB ratings. All right, so all-time QB rating is 80.4. Let's start there. And all-time QB rating for our boy Lamar is, oh, he hasn't retired yet, so he has never had a QB rating above 80 except one season. That was his second year in the league. So
Okay.
we can start there.
Okay.
So touchdowns. Mike Vick's best season as far as throwing touchdowns was 14. Lamar's best season throwing touchdowns. Okay, Lamar has had amazing seasons as far as
No.
throwing.
I
yeah,
need the
yeah,
numbers. No,
yeah,
I need the
yeah,
number
So
though. I need the
yeah,
number though.
Lamar, his
We
second year
can't do
through
that.
36.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Come
His
on.
third year through 26.
And keep
Oh
going.
three, oh three, he threw 24.
Yeah,
14.
24, he threw 41.
14.
yeah. 41,
Come
26.
on,
So,
Austin,
so,
man.
so, so, so here's the other thing, Austin. When you talk about quarterback rating, that's why me and Mr. Hall we kind of laugh and chuckled at that, right? Because if I'm throwing little dump passes, and nothing against Mike Vick, he would air one, a few times a game, but he throwing dump passes, man.
All right,
He's
so
throwing dump
longest.
passes.
So to your point, all right, so longest pass by Vic.
We talking about one pass. We all know what
One pass,
pass that
longest
was.
pass was
We all
84. No, Lamar was 84, longest pass. Vic's
and
longest pass
we
was
know we know who it was to,
was 91 yards.
and we know who that was to, and we know it was a Monday night game, and we know they was playing against the Cowboys, and
And my
and, and,
boy,
and he and he
and
was
right
playing
now
with
he's
the
in right
Eagles.
now he's in at Dell State. Shout out to
Yes,
Deshaun Jackson.
exactly. We
Hmm.
all know that pass.
So
So
Okay.
so
we talk.
so go ahead, Curtis. Go ahead.
No, he took. So
The
Mr. Hill.
second is 72 yard. No, he had
uh,
77-yard throw too.
Okay, you talking about 1 or 2 yards over 50 yards. Come on,
All right, so
look at
he threw.
Lamar's stats.
So all right, here we go. So Lamar's best season, he threw for 4,100 yards, which is amazing. And Vic's best season, he threw for 3,300.
Okay,
All right,
Okay.
so look at
All right. So
look
wait. So here we. Oh, so I will. I
what are
will.
the
Listen, one more
average per
thing.
game? The average per game passing yards.
All right.
What
Hold
are
on.
the average per game passing yards?
The average per game passing yards. Let me see if it's going to show up on here. At the completion percentage, longest. All right, here we
Austin
go.
be
Yards
trying
per
to.
game. All right, here we go. So Vic's average per game passing yard, his best season, and all of his best seasons were in Philly, was 254 yards. Lamar's average per game passing yards. Wait a second, Vic got him. Vic
You
got
talking
him.
about 1 year?
No.
Come on, man.
So all right. So here we go. So his first year, 208 yards a game. His third year was 183. Fourth year was 240. Fifth year was 186. Sixth year was 229. 245, and last year was 196. Whereas
Okay.
Mike Vick was Mike Vick's first year was 98, 195,
Hmm.
117, 154, 160, 154,
Okay.
250.
Case closed.
Hold
Case
on,
closed.
wait, 250,
One
250,
250.
236. He had two 250s.
Okay. Okay. And I don't want to get too much out of topic, but
Uh-huh.
that was to Deshaun Jackson, that was to To, and that was to who else?
Okay, all right. So he had some Blazers. All right, so yeah,
first
going back to the initial question.
no. But before we move, because you got too many degrees to be saying this
Yeah,
nonsense.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Yo,
it's
stop.
Lamar was throwing to Seth Roberts when he won his first MVP.
Who's
While
that?
Arbutus Brown, formerly
Who?
known as
Hollywood,
Hollywood Brown.
Hollywood.
Arbutus Brown, like, come on, the best receiving option he had was his tight end. He was
Whoa,
also
wait a
doing the
second. Are we going to act like y'all didn't go to Houston and get him a solid receiver in Hopkins?
come on, man. D
Stop.
Hop my age. We not doing this, bro. Like, yo, come on, man.
Yo,
Yo, yo, come on, man. Like,
yo.
D Hop is from the last regime of Clemson being good in college football. Like, come on, man. We can't. Nah, we listen, Austin. To respond to the original question you had, I think after watching the combine this year, it's going to be a very difficult decision for my Ravens, and I say that because the combine. So we drafted 14. The
Mhm,
combine is going to push certain guys up that shouldn't be top 14 picks. And
mhm.
then there are going to be some really good players on the board. And some of them are going to be at positions that are not of a need for us. And that's going to be the dilemma for the fan base. For me, I've always been big on our draft strategy, which is best player available, because I don't want to reach. But I feel like Carnell Tate from Ohio State, because he ran a 4.5, will be there, but folks don't want us to take a wide receiver. I feel like there may be a corner on the board,
Mhm.
and since we just took Nate Wiggins, there's gonna be some people that would be pissed if we draft a corner. But whether it's Delane or Jamar McCoy, like, a lot of these guys can play, but they're not in positions of need. And the best guard in the draft, Vega Ione out of Penn State, will probably be on the board as well. So the struggle for people is going to be watching Lamar get destroyed in the pocket last year, because we had probably the two worst guards on any offensive line in the National Football League. If we don't take guard or offensive line, especially if we don't re-sign Tyler Linderbaum, for
It'd be
these
the
folks
same
going
story.
these folks going they're going to burn down M&T Bank Stadium. But I would much rather, I don't want, in the first round, I don't want a developmental player. If you can
So
give me someone that can come in and contribute and be a Pro Bowl level player at any position in the first round, I want that. From the second round on, I'm fine with taking a developmental guy, but I ain't good with a reach in the first round.
so you guys are slotted to take um Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State according to Mel Kiper.
Great player, and I think, but the issue with Jordan Tyson is his injury history is going to frustrate people in the way that Rashad Bateman has frustrated people. But Jordan Tyson is a number one. Jordan Tyson to me is Malik Neighbors.
Okay.
But if he gets hurt, he's Rashad Bateman. So for that reason, I feel like if we take Jordan Tyson, folks gonna be pissed. But I absolutely see him being on the board, and it's gonna be a hard decision to pass up the upsides.
All right. Jason, same question.
You mean Curtis?
I mean Curtis, sorry. Curtis, same question.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me that question again, man. I was soaking up everything Mr. Hall was saying. I was just nodding. I forgot what the original question was.
So you're I don't think we ever talked about it. Your NFL team.
Yeah, we have, and you and I had the same team.
Oh, Eagles. All right. So your Eagles on the board right now, looking at a draft pick. Who do you go and why?
Oh, man, I'm kind of on the same wavelength as what the Ravens need, man. Offensive line. Our offensive line was beat up, battered, bruised up all year. So, you know, we got we got Jalen Hurts running for his life all year.
We're
We
on
got
borrowed time with Lane.
we got wide receivers that, pouting and doing all other kind of things. So uh I think we got to get our offensive line healthy. I think we got to I
Mhm.
think we have to go there. I don't know what I haven't looked to see what the Eagles' plan is, but I think it has to be offensive line. Has to be.
So right now, Mel is saying that we're taking Kenyon Sadiq out of Oregon. But to your point, I don't know if there's a strong enough right tackle to replace Lane Johnson. I mean, I think we've been fortunate enough to have an all pro right tackle for so many years that, succession planning, which is needed so much in sports, I don't know if we've ever really sat down and did that. But if you go best available or if you try to trade up to try to get a decent tackle, I guess time will tell.
So I will. I'm gonna chime in on your Philly conversation. First
Okay.
off, don't even stress about Sadiq. Sadiq ran 4.39 as a tight end. Sadiq will not be on the board when y'all pick. So don't even, so don't even you ain't even got to don't worry about it. Mel will be fixing that real quick after this weekend.
All
Like
right.
it's not going and to me he would have been a I don't know, like King Sadiq is a good player, but you don't see that speed on the field. And I actually think he was Oregon's second best tight end this year. So
Mm,
I
mm,
don't I mean it wouldn't necessarily be a reach. Now to your point, y'all been spoiled with Lane Johnson, man.
spoiled.
And I ain't about to act like I'm a O line aficionado, but I seen Lane Johnson in Oklahoma. I ain't seen no Lane Johnsons in this draft at pick one on the O line. So
Yeah.
I think it's I mean now here's what I will say. Y'all got the best GM in the league. Like he playing
Be
Madden with the
rob. He
salary cap off.
be robbing. He be
You know what I
robbing.
mean? So who knows what he can cook up, but yeah, it's gonna be hard. Where y'all picking the 20s, right?
24.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Yeah.
It's gonna be and with y'all being spoiled. That's the thing about having good teams is that any young tackle, if you take a young tackle in the second or third, maybe y'all Philly fans will give him a break. But y'all
Hmm.
take a young tackle and one, and he come out getting beat by the Cowboys D lineman or by that Giants front. That's crazy. Y'all gonna kill a kid's confidence as Philly fans.
All right. All right. So these are all good. Well, not good. Great topics. So switching gears a little bit. So let's talk a little bit more about the NCAA tournament, right? So now we're transitioning. NCAA tournament is being set, and similar to college football, you're seeing very experienced teams. During the ACC play, I don't know if anybody's watched it. Duke has just been like annihilating in in conference play. So as we get ready to head into conference championships and everything, where do you see some of the better teams like panning out and things shaking out over the next couple weeks?
I mean, I'm riding with Arizona, ride with Arizona, alumni for Arizona. I'm gonna stick with Arizona. We got the best team in the nation when we're healthy. We have one of the deepest benches, and we're doing it with a good mix of European players and American players. Uh, I don't see anybody beating us. We got height, we got speed, we got good guard play. I don't see anybody beating us in the tournament when tournament
Arizona's
time comes
tough.
around.
I'm not even about to act like y'all not. Y'all are tough. Y'all are tough. But I mean, you're sitting your best player by far, and and Bryce James. You had him redshirt. Like
Stop, stop.
that's how deep y'all are. Like
You got
you could say,
jokes,
well, you could tell Bryce like, hey man, like we so deep, like we want you to rest up. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah. So I'm really excited
but I'll
about.
say this: in 2 years, I don't even think next year. In 2 years, Bryson's gonna be a beast. If he stays in Arizona, he's gonna be very nice when he come and he's actually able to play. But
Okay,
I think he has to develop one more year.
okay. I'm not mad at that. Jason.
I'm not gonna go with my gut right now because I hate everything that's Blue Devils. so I can't say that whatever they do, they do. Um, so I can't say it out loud. So I'm gonna settle with it's Michigan's year. To me, like Arizona's a great team. Like number one, I think this is going to be. I mean, most years usually end chalky in the tournament. I
Hmm.
do feel like Arizona's an Elite Eight Final Four team. I feel like the Blue Devil boys are as well. But to me, I feel like it's Michigan. Now the one anomaly where I reserve the right to change my pick in a couple weeks is I got to see how the brackets lay out because
Mm.
the thing about college basketball that is so unique is that I done seen amazing number one seed teams get shot out of the gym. So it really depends on where what falls where, who decides to show up, because that's the other thing as well is that I've also seen teams that maybe aren't as deep in their bench develop some continuity, play some guys more in their conference tournament, and then roll out a different lineup come March Madness. So I'd say right now, my my gut pick is probably Duke. I just can't say that. So I'm gonna say
Well,
Michigan.
and I'm gonna say this, Mr. Hall. I think that by you not picking Duke is probably very smart of you because I feel like Duke right now has a easy conference play. They're not playing
True.
anybody in the conference.
True.
They got two overall losses and they ain't played nobody in the conference.
That's, I mean,
Virginia is the closest thing to any competition that they got in the whole conference. Name me one other.
but but there's a difference between, and this is me, the old basketball coach, right? There's a difference between not having competition and you have a team to play down to competition, and another thing, putting teams to bed early. And watching a lot of these Duke games and stuff like that, they put teams to bed early. Like, so it can't be that back and forth. I mean, so for me, I think that Duke, and I'm not even a Duke fan, like to be completely honest with you, right? I'm not even a Duke fan, but I think that come this ACC play, watching them, if they put teams to bed early like they've been doing, it's going to do nothing but ramp up their tournament play, like as we move forward. But I think it's going to be something to showcase and highlight. You know what I mean? Like we got 2 weeks before the brackets get potentially released, so us talking about it now is going to be helpful.
Listen, before we transition to you, I'll say this: there's a reason why Duke has struggled in the tournament the last however many years.
They haven't had a boozer. You're absolutely right. They haven't had a boozer.
But no, not just that. They had Cooper Flag last year,
They
which
didn't
is
have a boozer. Boozer
nah.
and Cooper Flag, like it's Cooper Flag is good. He's a good player. He's gonna end up being.
Wait. And I love Boozer. You think Boozer better than Cooper Flag? Don't make me say nothing
In
positive
college,
about Duke
hold up. In college play or pro, I
in
think
college
Cooper
play.
will be a better pro. I think Boozer's game is more dominant in college play right now.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Cooper Flag is going to be a better pro, hands down. He's going to be his
But
game translate better to being a pro, right? But Boozer, like from a college game standpoint, like
but to Curtis's point though, what I will say is my struggle with Duke in recent years is because they have not had competitive in-season play. They
oh
get in the
yeah,
tournament.
they fall apart. They
They
fall
get in the
apart.
tournament,
They fall
and
apart.
people start hitting them jumpers, and they start getting tight. And
Yeah.
because there's no, we're in the era of the major Power Five teams not having long-term veteran leadership. They start going up against some 25-year-old mid-major point guard, and they start looking away.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. No, they gonna go up against a team that's a little older, that's pushing them around a little bit. They got that little man strength, and they're not gonna know what to do with it. I'm telling you, adversity, and that's the thing with Duke. They're not used to adversity. They're not used to it.
Okay.
Absolutely. Who you got, Austin?
I hate being the chalk guy, but I really think that Boozer is one of those talents that can kind of carry. I do like Arizona how well rounded they are, especially like the wing and guard play. So I think that they are going to offer something extremely special. But I think that one shining moment that we always hear and talk about. I really think that that when it comes down to it, I think Duke's going to end up running the table come tournament. I think they're going to have a great ACC tournament, and it's going to just carry over. If they close people out, that's the big thing. They got to close people out.
Yeah, again, I don't think Duke is as deep as some of these other teams, as a Michigan,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
uh,
You're absolutely
you
correct.
know,
Absolutely correct.
as a Arizona,
Absolutely.
as a Houston. I don't think they're as deep. And another thing I want to say about Arizona is you got two two freshmen starting, three freshmen starting, and they come with it. And then you got seniors, around them, juniors around them, that they can go deep, man, and they understand the adversity, and they understand the pressure. They already been in some big games. And yes, they lost two in a row, but they bounced back, and they show resilience. So I'm going with Arizona all the way to win it all this year. 2026 is Arizona's year. And
Okay.
I
Cool.
rest on that.
Uh,
Respect.
all right. Well,
Duke
now,
Duke is done. I'm telling
all right, we're gonna see, and we're gonna come back and say, "Yo, I told you so," or "It is what it is." So, but now we come to the part of the segment that I actually am really looking excited and forward to because it's going to test everybody's overall knowledge when it comes to remembering great teams, right? So this part begins to talk about top five. We got if we had to redraft teams and players, it has to be top five. Um, Building a top five team, and everybody should see the screen up on right now, right? Everybody see it?
Yep. Yep.
All right, it's gonna be top five. We're gonna start with top five Rockets and top five Knicks. If you had to build out a team, so Jason, you have the overall number one first pick. You can begin.
Give me Dream.
you. Okay.
Okay, Curtis.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go with when we talking about in their prime, I'm going with Barkley.
Woohoo! Okay.
Because we're talking about in their prime, we're
In
not
their
talking
prime. In
about
their
when they
prime.
actually played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in their prime.
yeah.
1 second. Let me look at this organization. All right, and you said Barkley, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going with KD.
Mm,
All
okay.
right, Curtis, you get the next.
I'm going with Moses Malone.
Ooh, all right. Here, I'm going. Actually, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna go with Scotty. Move Durant to my four.
S- Scotty who?
Pippen. We're going with
It's on me.
Scotty. Yep, it's on you.
Y'all playing, man. Give me give me Clyde the Glide, man.
I was going next.
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant been in Texas for 30 days, man. What are
What do
we
you
doing?
mean? But he's still a Rocket. I'm going with KD in his prime.
Okay.
OKC.
Okay.
All right, you got Clyde. All right, so I get the top pick here.
Is it you or is it me? I
Then you
feel
had the
like
first. You had the first. You had the first when we went Moses.
okay, okay,
So we go
okay.
Jason. So I get the first, and then I'll go back to Jason up top. This is a hard one, but I need to make it a little easy and say Harden at my two. Jason.
Give me I'll play Clyde at the 2. Give me now you know what? For my 2, give me T Mac.
You know,
Oh,
wait, hold tight, man. Hold tight. Y'all gotta. I feel like y'all can't be moving them around. Like y'all gotta put them in the position
he
they
didn't
was
move.
in when they played
He was a
Okay.
with the
two.
Rockets.
He was
No,
a
but
two.
Clyde was the 2 with the Rockets, right? Or was he the 3?
I think Clyde was a 2,
Yeah,
and
Clyde was the 2, and T Mac was the 3. T Mac played
okay,
3.
I mean,
and I'm
wings are interchangeable, Curtis.
man,
You don't think
whatever
wings
they
are
was listed at,
interchangeable?
whatever they whatever they was listed
Hold on,
at when they
let me
was with
look
the
it up.
Rockets.
Let me
Well,
look it
here's the
up right
thing.
now.
But if we're talking about in their prime, though, we're talking about in their prime. Barkley was
Okay,
a 3 in
okay,
his prime and went to the 4. So I
okay,
think,
okay, 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 okay. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone.
all right, well, go ahead. Who's
I'm
your?
next. I'm next.
Yeah,
All right. I'm in their prime.
in their prime.
Okay. Huh. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Steve Francis at the point.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, Stevie franchise. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Curtis, you're up.
Oh, I'm back up.
No, sorry, it's Jason. It's
Okay.
Jason, and then you'll have the last first pick.
Um,
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. All right, don't kill me if I mess this one up because I feel like he played there for a minute.
Hmm.
CP3.
He was
He
there.
did. He did.
He was there. So that's at the point.
Yep.
Uh huh.
Okay.
All right, Curtis.
All right. So who y'all got a shooting guard right now? Who
Who
y'all
me?
got anybody shooting guard? Yeah.
I have
I,
Harden at shooting guard. He has T Mac.
He has T Mac as shooting guard.
Yep.
So he moved Clyde to the 3.
I mean, interchangeable. I can swap.
Okay.
I can
No, no,
swap.
no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna go. Y'all probably don't remember, but he's still cooking up sometimes a day. Katino Mobley.
Listen, and
ooh.
listen,
Cat.
and
Cat.
I
I'm
said
Absolutely. Cat.
I'm gonna
and
go
and
Katino
and I- and
Mobley.
and, and I said to myself, I said, "Yo, I wonder if anybody's going to take him." All right, I like that pick. I like that pick. I gotta go here, Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Okay. All
Dwight
right.
Howard, and then Curtis.
This is my last pick, right?
And it's a wing. You could pick a wing. It doesn't have to be locked down. And there's one bona fide player that you could put right here that I wonder if you're going to pick him. There's a bona fide player.
Okay. So let me see. You
He's
talking
in
about?
it.
So okay, okay. Hold on. So when we say a wing is interchangeable, so I can go shooting guard, power forward, or
Yes,
um.
yes. You can 2 through 4.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. I'm trying to think right now.
He's a bona fide.
Okay. Who y'all got? Who you got at small forward right now?
I have Scottie Pippen,
And who you got, Jason?
Clyde Drexler.
I got Clyde.
Ooh, that's tough.
There's one name.
All right, so check it. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it like this.
All right.
All right. So again, my all time is kind of messed up, you know. But if I gotta win the championship,
Uh huh.
I'm a I'm gonna go with Big Shot Bob,
Yep. That's exactly who I was thinking. That's what I was
Robert
thinking you would take.
Ory.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Really?
Hey,
That's
if
who you picking here?
I'm picking Robert Ory, I got Steve Francis cutting y'all up with Katino Mobley. That front court is nasty. So I don't know how y'all gonna defend that. And then I got Robert Ory sitting in the corner shooting a three. Barkley and Moses Malone getting boards. So I think I'm good with my team.
I'm I'm gonna wait because Jason can probably still name this guy. I'm not gonna name him. All right, so at the point guard, I'm probably going with. This is gonna be controversial, but I need somebody to just run the point. Sam Cassell.
Oh no, Baltimore legend. You good time? Good with me.
I'm going Sam
Yeah.
Cassell. He can ease it down. He don't really need the ball a lot. He can post up in the corner. Harden can run it. We got the defense locked down with our 7 foot wingspan with all of our Pippen, Durant, and Dwight. All right, go ahead, Jason.
I'm gonna go old school. Give me Ralph Sampson.
Really,
Mm.
I was not guessing this. I am surprised
That's at the center.
that's at the 4.
Who you got at the center?
I thought
Hakeem.
I got Hakeem. I thought Ralph played the four.
Did Ralph play the 4?
I
I
thought he
might be
played
wrong. Let me
center.
look it up. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought Ralph played the four in his day.
Hold on. Ralph Sampson position. He power forward.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah,
He was
give me
listed to
Ralph.
power forward.
And we got to put a few honorable mentions out there that didn't make the teams.
There's one big one.
Yeah, who was it?
Y'all,
'Cause now it's in
y'all
my mind.
mean, y'all
Oh Yao,
mean,
Yao,
Yeah.
absolutely. I would have took Yao over Dwight.
No.
yeah.
I want to be able to run the floor.
Okay.
I want to run the floor. I'm surprised nobody picked up Melo.
I forgot. I don't really attribute Melo to Houston. Like Melo was there for I don't know 4 days. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I guess we could have snuck him in if you really needed somebody.
hmm Well, let's transition to the Knicks. Curtis, you got the number 1 pick. Who do you go with?
Uh, because of the evolution of the game right now. I mean, I would have normally went with John Starks, but
What as your number 1 pick?
yeah, but check this out. Check this out. I'm going with Pat Ewing.
That's a solid pick.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going with. I feel like I gotta go with him. Carmelo Anthony.
I knew you was gonna do that. I just knew.
I gotta go with Carmelo Anthony. Go ahead.
All right, you took my guy Melo. You took my pick. So give me way old school. Give me Earl the Pearl.
That was he was.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh. I like that.
All right.
I like that a lot.
My second pick, Derrick Rose.
Okay. Okay.
Jason.
Oh, I'm up. All right. You know what? That's right. He was a two. Give me John Starks.
Y'all serious?
Yeah, John Starks was him, man.
Yo, John
Yo,
Starks can
y'all.
play, man.
Yo, that's
What are you
Just because he
watching?
couldn't mess with
that's
Mike, just because he
that's
couldn't mess with Mike, don't mean he couldn't play.
I mean, but as a number 2 pick and potentially number 1 pick.
John Starks was him. I don't know what basketball you was watching, man.
No, I mean I watch a lot of basketball, but to say the number 2 pick,
New York Knicks position wise, point guard. You got him at the point, right?
Yep.
yep.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he was him.
All
He was
right,
him.
all right,
Is it on me right now?
it's on
Yep.
you.
I'm going with in his prime, Amari Stoudemire. In his
Okay.
prime.
All right, all right. So here. So Curtis picked, not picked. No, Jason picked.
Oh, it's on me.
Go on you.
All right, on the 3 throwback, give me a Bernard King.
Uh, that was a bucket.
Yep,
All right.
a bucket.
Who's it on next?
It's on you.
Oh, all right, man. Hey, uh, he brought some excitement, man, in the early 2000s.
If
We're
you
going
if hold
with
on, if you say what I think you're about to say,
I'm going with him at small forward.
okay. All right.
Small forward.
Not who I thought you was going to say. All right.
Oh, and we're going with Latrell Sprewell.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Spree. I'll take
Yeah.
Spree.
Oh yeah. Why did I think? I don't care if somebody takes him. Well, none of y'all could. Oh, no, you could still. Why did I think you was gonna say Lynn Sanity?
Oh,
Nah. He didn't he might be an honorable mention, but
Why
nah.
I think I was like, yo, he's better not say Lynn Sanity.
he ain't all time, but Lynn can hoop.
Yeah, he can
He's
hoop.
not. He's not scratching this list. All right, I'm going with Tracy McGrady here.
I forgot T Mac was in there. Okay.
How long was he in Nick? Come
He
on,
was a
man.
10-day con. Oh, fine. You want me to look? I'll switch it up.
No,
Fine.
that's fine. That's fine. You keep him. You keep him. That's fine.
No, I'll
That's
switch
the
it.
name of the game. Now you got it. You got him.
I'll go back. Anthony
10
Hardaway.
day.
Anthony Hardaway. There you go. Anthony
Oh my
Hardaway.
God.
Okay.
I don't even consider Anthony Hardaway a Nick either, but
Nope.
go
He was
ahead.
there, no, but he was there more than a 10-day contract. He was there for a
It's
year.
fine. It's
All
fine.
right.
You doing your thing, man. You know the rules. You
Yep.
doing your thing.
Go ahead. So I believe it's on Curtis for pick.
I'm going Allen Houston,
That is a
shooting
Good,
guard.
good
good
pick.
pick.
Good pick.
Yeah, Allen Houston.
That is a really good pick. All right, the 4 and the 5. I'm go- I'm going with Marcus Candy.
That's a good pick. I I like Candy. I like Candy. Candy. That was
Marcus
good.
Candy. Jason.
Give me the enforcer, Charles Oakley.
Ooh.
Mm,
All right, and this is our last pick. So I go here. Ah, I need to think. You know what? Hold on, let me check and see. No, I'm not even going to check. I know I'm going to go with Anthony Mason.
Oh, Mace.
you going with that at your power forward?
My power forward, Anthony Mason.
Mm, I think that's a wasted pick, but that's cool.
Well,
I think
he was a one-time All-Star.
one time, yeah. I guess you're gonna give him his All Star year.
There you go, Jason.
All right. Keeping with my throwback theme, give me Willis Reed.
Ooh, that's a
That's
good
pretty
pick.
good. That's pretty good.
And Curtis, once again, you have an option to get by far, arguably the best point guard to ever play to round out this team.
See, I'm going with Jason Kidd.
That's what I was going to say.
Um, I'm going with Jason Kidd, but it was tough between Jason Kidd and Chauncey Billups, to be honest with you.
No,
Yeah,
how is that tough?
man.
Jason Kidd and don't get me wrong, Chauncey Billups is an amazing player. His MVP season in Detroit was simply outstanding. But if you're talking about a maestro on the court, controlling the tempo of the game, I don't think anybody comes close to a Jason Kidd.
It was close. I'm gonna tell you right now, it was close between Jason Kidd and Chauncey Billups. I don't think you give Chauncey Billups enough credit for who Chauncey Billups is, man.
Jason?
But that's for another conversation.
Um, Chauncey Billups, I think, is woefully underrated, but
Thank you.
He ain't Jason Kidd
I,
though.
I, I get that. I get that. That's why I went with Jason Kidd. But what I'm saying
But
is,
Billups is better than people want to believe he is.
yes, agreed, agreed, agreed. That rounds it out, right? Everybody
That
got their
rounds it out.
picks.
That rounds it out. So I think each episode we're going to be doing this as a round out just to talk sports and see where everybody's minds are at. So if there's a team that you would like for us to dissect and talk about greatest players to play for a team, I'm gonna scroll up for those who are gonna watch again. I think this will end up being a fan favorite. As we round out this episode, I think we talked a lot of great sports today, gentlemen. I think our perspectives were, not only just entertaining, but also thought provoking. Any thoughts you want to leave people who watch this episode with?
Nah, man, just from my perspective, good spirited conversation. Just want people to know that there wasn't a lot of pre-production in this. We went right with it,
Hmm.
like in the moment. So looking forward to continue to doing it.
Yep, for sure. Curtis?
Yeah, now this is one take. We all on one take. This ain't no rehearsals or nothing like that.
Hmm.
So appreciate the invite.
Hmm.
Appreciate it. Would love to do it again.
Oh, we
Yeah,
are.
would love
And
to do it again.
I'm seeing some comments on YouTube. So for those people watching on YouTube and Facebook, make sure you drop a comment. Go back and forth with us on it to keep us, motivated and stuff y'all want to hear about. And until next time, we got Curtis Washington, Jason Hall. I'm Austin Hill, and we are signing.